And now, Sportsline Friday Night.
Welcome to Sportsline Friday Night. I'm Eric Moon. Cole Sams joins us in a moment. It's the final night of regular season basketball for many of our boys hoops teams, so it's the last chance for some squads to bring momentum to the postseason. We'll begin in the 4A High Country, where Hillcrest has clinched the top seed in next week's district tournament with a 9-0 conference record. The Knights tried to keep that perfect record against the Shelley Russets, who entered tonight in second place. Shelley students want to see a big win on senior night as the Russets go for an upset over the top-ranked Hillcrest Knights. The first 3.5 minutes was a chaotic shootout, starting with new Hawaii Pacific commit Ike Sutton taking it to the rim to start things off. More from the Knights. Isaac Davis kicks it out to Talon Taylor. The three misses, but Davis grabs the board and the BYU commit puts it through for two. Then the Russets lit it up from deep. Austin Cannon bombs away. Bullseye! And there was more where that came from. Next possession, Luke Pasco feeds Jacob Adams. Same spot, same results. The land of triples is kind to the Russets, but it was also kind to the Knights. Sutton sends it out to Taylor. He lets it go from deep and cashes in. After a crazy start, Hillcrest rolls to the victory, 70-56. Senior night for the Blackfoot Broncos with 7 players honored in Blackfoot. Broncos did start off hot with a pass underneath to Cy Callister. That bucket's in off the glass. Then they go back to Callister. He tosses it up. Tex Whitney throws it down. Alley-oop there to put Blackfoot up 4-1 at the time. Grizzlies with the ball. Braden Merzlock finds his way to the bucket to close the gap to 1. Broncos go back to Callister then underneath for an answer. It's another one. Glass in. Blackfoot going to the top, and Callister shoots for 3. This one's good. He can shoot from anywhere. Inside, outside. He's scoring either way. Skyline tries to match the 3 points with this shot. Amani Morrell untargeted in. Grizz up 20-16 after 1, but Blackfoot comes back to win it 70-62.
After a loss to Preston last week, the Pocatello Thunder had a chance to bounce back in a big way tonight, facing their conference rival in the Century Diamondbacks. It was an epic showdown in the Snake Pit, and it was high-flying in the first. The Thunder big man Gage Ontiveros is too big for the defense, finishing with the putback tip inside. Julian Bowie then finds him on the inbounds pass, and he makes it look easy with his hand right at the rim. Kevin Adamson gets the feed down low and gets the tough righty hook to fall. Adrian Gonzalez is all alone from the outside, and it's going to be nothing but net from deep from the sophomore. The senior Julian Bowie doing some damage from deep as well, knocking it down from way downtown. Hunter May with a clutch play to end the first, finding Tom Romrell for the wide open 3 as Pocatello goes on to get the victory over Century, 75-57. A battle in the 5A High Country with Highland hosting Madison. Ridge Barella had the ball on a rope in the first half. He crosses through multiple defenders and explodes to the basket for 2. And then Barella with a little shake and bake, hitting the fadeaway bucket plus the foul. Nash Humphreys with his own beautiful take to the basket, somehow getting the reverse layup to fall. And then Barrett Wilson catches it in the paint and is going to punish the defense with the spin and the bank shot. Luke Watson would show off his skills on the low block as well, capping it off with a nice up and under finish, with Madison going on to get the win over Highland, 59-35.
Elsewhere in our area, Thunder Ridge wins a close one over Rigby, 69-65. That means the Titans earn the 2 seed in the 5A High Country tournament behind Madison. Highland is the 3 seed and Rigby is the 4. And a huge result in the Nuclear Conference. Ryrie upsets North Fremont 65-57.
The top-ranked team in 3A stays hot. The Snake River Panthers ground the Marsh Valley Eagles 66-47 in Aramo. Plus a huge win for Teton. The Timberwolves take down the Sugar Salem Diggers 76-68. You can see all of tonight's results scrolling at the bottom of your screen or in the sports section on our website, localnews8.com, and on the Local News 8 app.
It has been a big week in girls basketball with many of our local teams punching their tickets to next week's state tournaments in the Boise area. Rigby won its district to reach states, and Madison can join them if the Bobcats win a play-in game Saturday. Shelley and Pocatello are expected to be top seeds in 4A next week, and the winner of Saturday's Skyline Blackfoot play-in game will also make the trek west. The defending 3A champs, the Snake River Panthers, return to states with Teton, and American Falls and South Fremont vie for a bid to states Saturday.
Bear Lake and North Freeman are the conference champs in 2A, with Soda Springs and West Jefferson battling for a bid Saturday against each other. Grace is the lone local 1A D1 team heading west, and the Grizzlies will likely be the top seed. And as many as 3 teams could go in states in 1A D2. The district champion Mackey Miners and the Ledor Mustangs are in, and Rockland could join the trip if the Bulldogs win their play-in game Saturday. Sportsline will bring you coverage of this year's girls basketball state tournaments from the Boise area next week.
Coming up, a small-town kid set to play Power 5 college football. We'll tell you about our Athlete of the Week and more local athletes who signed to play at the next level this week. Next on Sportsline Friday nights.
The best rewards in life usually come from hard work, a little luck, and a few great relationships. Westmark Credit Union can help get you those rewards. Sign up for a premium checking account that's packed with all the benefits you need, like earning interest on your checking account balance, lower rates on auto and RV loans, and a higher rate on your term certificate rates. Because the best relationships should also be the most rewarding. Visit us online or come in and talk to us in person to find out more. Westmark Credit Union, a relationship that grows with you every step of the way.
President's Day mega savings event at Odell's Furniture. Deluxe 2-piece overstuffed chaise sectional, your choice of colors, only $13.88. 6-piece bedroom set with hidden storage, queen bed, dresser mirror, and nightstand, all for just $5.88. Dual reclining sofa with drop-down cup holders, just $4.88. 5-piece dinette set, table, and 4 upholstered chairs, just $2.48. Buy with no down payment and no interest for up to 4 full years. It's in stock, ready for immediate delivery or pickup. Odell's Furniture, President's Day sale.
I don't know about that, man.
Excuse me. Right, Ink?
Come on, man.
No.
You're kidding, right?
Actually, I do know. I'll text. You drive.
I quit. I quit.
I quit. We all quit.
After all we've been through, what a bunch of quitters. I'm proud of you.
If you want more information about the dangers of vaping or free resources to help quit, go to projectfilter.org. This message is brought to you by Idaho Drug Free Youth, Project Filter, Idaho State Broadcasters Association, and the station.
Pull up a cushion and chill out.
Kimmel's worth the wait.
I gotta see Jimmy tonight.
So stay up late.
You do this for a living. Do you want to be funny all day?
Yes.
Okay.
Late night's #1 show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, weeknights on ABC.
Welcome back. Our Athlete of the Week is a superstar 8-man football player who announced his commitment to play Power 5 college football earlier this week. Our Athlete of the Week is Rockland's Teague Matthews.
I've always been a fan, for one, but I know I went on a visit up there, and it's just the resources that they have and the things they have. I think that's probably the best place for me if I'm trying to maximize my potential.
A Utah man he is. Rockland star football player Teague Matthews announced his commitment to Utah Monday, an outstanding accomplishment, especially for an athlete from a small school.
It's really exciting, and it's super relieving, and just glad to have that done with and ready to move on and compete at this next level. I don't know if it's hit yet. I'm sure it will once I get up there, down there.
Teague was named the 1AD2 Rocky Mountain Conference Player of the Year and an All-State player this season. He tells us how his opportunity with the Utes came together.
Kind of had a connection with them for a while, and then I went to a couple camps this summer, and then they invited me out to a game, and just from there, we just made relationships, and they offered me.
Before he ships off to Salt Lake City next year, Teague says he is grateful to everyone in the Rockland community who has helped him earn this opportunity.
It's been extremely important, just always having them behind my back no matter what. They're a very supportive community, and they like their sports, and they've just always been nothing but good to me, and same with coaches and teammates, and it's definitely made it so. It's definitely helped me.
If there's an athlete you think we should feature in this segment, we want to hear from you. Send us your recommendations by email to sports@localnews8.com. Again, that's sports@localnews8.com.
4 members of the Idaho 5A state champion Highland Rams signed their letter of intent to play football at the collegiate level Wednesday on National Signing Day. Trayson Bagley will play for the University of Puget Sound, Brian Kelly for the Montana Western Bulldogs, and 2 others, Colton George and Jackson Riddle, are playing for Idaho State University.
It's tough to see them leave, but you know what, they put in 4 years with us, and they've left their mark. You know, they're state champions. They're part of Highland history that will never be forgotten.
You can see our full story from Local News 8 reporter Seth Ratliff earlier this week in the sports section on our website localnews8.com and on the Local News 8 app. Riddle and George aren't the only local players staying home, because Pocatello linebacker Devin Rodriguez is also joining the Bengals. Idaho State Cody Hawkins says Rodriguez adds a lot to ISU.
You look at athletically how that guy moves. I mean, he's going to run sideline to sideline. He's going to hit people. He's really physical at the line of scrimmage. That he's somebody that Runda fell in love with, and we were able to get him, which we're over the moon about. And
Here we go with our top plays of the week, starting with number 3 in Shelley. Russet girls basketball is unbeaten thanks in part to plays like this. What a feed by Mia Williams to set up Kaylee Packer for 2 in the paint in their district championship win Thursday. We're off to Blackfoot and ready to take flight at number 2. So why are we taking flight? Because Isaac Davis is in the building. Here comes the windmill and the slam for the Knights. However, our top play of the week is really 3 plays and 1 from the Rigby girls. That's because the Trojans had a block party in the first quarter on Tuesday. There's one from Cambry Barber. Miley Graham, you're next. A swat from behind by 13 in white. And finally, Tiati Tokiai says, this is my house. Rigby showing why they can contend for a 5A state title next week. Before we go tonight, a look ahead to Sunday. Be sure to tune into Local News 8 at 10 on CBS only to see the incredible story of Hillcrest boys basketball manager Bray Steffenson, who overcame a paralyzing disease to steal the show at Hillcrest Senior Night earlier this week. See the story after the Super Bowl this Sunday here on Local News 8 only on CBS. That is going to be a fun one for sure. I talked to Bray and Hillcrest head coach Dave Austin and their family tonight. That is going to be a wonderful story that I am glad to bring all of you coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, viewers tune in Sunday. It's going to be a treat.
All right. That's all for this Sportsline Friday night. For Cole Sams, I'm Eric Moon. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we hope you have a great weekend. Good night.
Your local news is now available on any of these streaming services and devices.